Hello everybody, mwah, mwah, mwah. Happy Thursday. How are you all doing? Let's all take a deep breath. It's been a really intense week, hasn't it, everyone? So on the Self-Love Talks tonight, it's just me, no guests, just me. And I want to share with you what's going on with the energy coming up to the eclipse this weekend, and check in with all of you how you're feeling. I thought we could have like a little group check-in. Thanks for the hearts, Donna Bailey. I thought we could have a little group check-in and see how everybody's doing with all these intense energies, and share a little bit about what I feel the solar eclipse energy is all about, and the potential for us at this time. It's incredible. I also want to share with you something that I am launching on Monday, the 22nd of June. It's called the Self-Love-Olution. I'll go into that more. And I also want to tell you about the global self-love healing meditation that we are doing on Saturday, the 21st of June, on the Solstice. So there's loads of stuff happening this weekend, all self-love related, all human evolution, loving up the planet, changing our frequency, and basically just creating peace and unity on this planet, because I feel like we need loads of it. It's just been completely bonkers, and we need a heck of a lot more love and peace and unity going on this planet, and I feel that's what we are all here for, and that's why this time is so important. So I want to share those things with you at the end, so stay tuned to learn about the meditation. And if you don't want to stay tuned and you just want to join, the link's just is it above? It's above. Just click the link, join the Self-Love-Olution group, and make sure that you're there live for the meditation on Saturday, okay? But if you're interested in everything else I've got to say, stay tuned. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Taker. Thank you, all of you guys, for tuning in and listening. Nat Green, hello, beautiful. Sarah Fox, thanks for joining. So, what is going on with this energy? It's been like, I don't know if where you are in the world, or what your air pressure is like, or what your weather is like, but you know when you have those days of really heavy air pressure and it feels quite hard work just to get going, and it's almost hard work to breathe. It's been feeling a lot like that, and I think that goes for most of us. I think what we're all experiencing is the collective tension and stress, and maybe everybody doesn't realize how sensitive they are. Maybe some of you, I know you girls watching, some of you, hi Gillian, I know that some of you are really aware of how sensitive you are, and that you probably check in with yourself and recognize that you're feeling collective energies. But not everybody realizes that. I've had some conversations with people this week, I mean especially yesterday, and they were like, no, I didn't realize it was other people, just me. It is everybody. Let me just tell you that. Everybody is feeling it. What we do with that feeling, how we choose to respond to it, is up to us. But we're all feeling it. It's like we're all the little chickpeas in a big pot getting boiled together. And everybody's feeling the temperature. Everybody's feeling that pressure in that cooker. And we're all feeling those husks coming off of us as we get tenderized, as we get softer, as we get more sensitive, as we get more tuned. And by the way, that analogy, the chickpea in the pot analogy, I think is it a Rumi poem or a Kabir poem? I think it's a Rumi poem, and he talks about being the chickpea, which is really hard and inedible, and just not nice when you can't eat them until you boil them in a pot for a really long time. And then they get soft and yummy and all the husks fall off. So that's where I get that analogy from, in case you're interested. It's an amazing poem. So here we are in this pressure cooker, and what is going on? So my experience is that we are moving very, very fast on this planet. The planet is moving. Earth is racing through the cosmos. And she is returning to her place of birth. I've been talking about this for probably 12 years. And we are really right in the middle of a photon belt. I started talking about this before we entered the photon belt. It's something that it's like, imagine like a big cylinder of energy that we travel through. And it's a bit like the initiation compartment or the decompression chamber. So if you can imagine, you've been lost in space, you've just been floating around and you didn't know where to go, and, you know, just experiencing where you are, maybe not, you know, really understanding where you are, where you belong, who you are, you know, just floating around. Maybe you don't have a life purpose, or maybe you do, but, you know, we've been used to a certain kind of environment, a certain kind of reality, let's say. And then you're about to enter the spaceship. You're about to enter the mothership, let's say, just as an example. And you have to go through a decompression chamber to be made ready to enter that spaceship, let's say, your mothership. So we're in that decompression chamber now, decompression. So that's why we can feel the pressure, is because our entire systems on all the levels that we exist, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, right into our DNA, on all levels, we are being adjusted for a different frequency, a different reality, a different level of existing as human beings on this planet. Now, not everybody is, I mean, this is a debatable. I feel like eventually everybody gets there. I don't feel like as a humanity anybody gets left behind. So it's not about being left behind. It's just about at what point you choose to do it. Some people will go into the decompression chamber and be like, yes, I'm going to go now. Goodbye, I'm leaving. Can't. Not what I do. Not ready for this. Not up for the journey. Too much stress. Or too unknown, too scary. And some people will, we've already been seeing it, you will see it a lot more, people just checking out and saying, you know, I can't do it. And that's okay. We've got to let people choose their own path. And to me, death isn't an end. Checking out isn't an end. I know it can be incredibly traumatic and devastating, and the belief in that. And of course, that's human and that's natural because we love one another. But on a bigger level, you know, nobody actually goes anywhere. We're all spirits having a human experience, and we pop in and out of bodies. And love is eternal. Love lasts forever. So we can know that our beautiful brothers and sisters, our collective humanity, what people are choosing is up to them, and we can all love each other unconditionally. We really can. Oops, I nearly lost you there. That is possible. Peace is possible. Unconditional love is possible. And it's not only possible, it's exactly what's happening. So I'm going to check in with your comments in a moment. Yeah, I froze, Gabby. I know, I froze. Came back. So we are in the decompression chamber. We're going through this photon belt. It's been going through it for quite some time. And as we go through, it's the intensity increases. It's like getting stripped faster. All of your core programs are going ping, 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 old wires being pulled out, old neural pathways being pulled out, old systems just, you know, you are being dejunked and debunked. You are definitely having lots of, you know, it's not downgrading. Getting downloaded from your system all the things you no longer need, and simultaneously you are being upgraded. Now, the downloading of old stuff out of your system can feel quite heavy, it can feel quite emotional, you could feel your attachments to your stuff, to people, to your beliefs, to your, you know, whatever. And so that can be a little bit of emotional, and you're better off just navigating that with as much grace and kindness and compassion as you can, and just let yourself cry, let yourself go through the emotional waves. But don't fall into the trap of thinking that that's real, okay? Just know letting go of stuff. And breathe, just like, just keep breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing. Trust the universe, trust your body, trust your spirit. And at the same time, we're being upgraded. And those upgrades, you might be feeling waves of total bliss, total peace, massive expansion insights. Your sensitivities will be increasing. I know mine are. I was already mega sensitive and my empathy has gone off the charts, you know. I'm seeing things, I'm connecting to things that are new for me. So we are all having those sensitivity, genius upgrades, if you like. You're going to be getting inspirations at 3 o'clock in the morning, or tons of energy at 5 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is. Whatever's right for you, you are being upgraded with new systems, new information, all part of the decompression chamber as you are getting prepared to go into the mothership. And the mothership, let's say, is the new earth. Let's just say that is the earth that we've all dreamed of. Some of us remember as if it, you know, we remember it like we already been there, but it hasn't happened yet, so it's actually the future. So it's like remembering the future. Do any of you have that experience? I think I've talked about this before in other self-love talks. Some of you will just be like having that feeling, I'm coming home. Some of you will be having the just feelings of excitement. Some of you will be having heart palpitations. It's like irregularities in the body. Have you noticed that? You might even have irregularities in your breathing. Hopefully that is not the 5G. Hopefully that is part of your upgrades. And honestly, take time away from the Wi-Fi as well. I know we're all on our devices more than ever right now, but give yourself a break. Go into nature, switch your phone off at night. You have to have a break from the EMFs coming out of your phones and the Wi-Fi, because your body is under enough stress already, having all of this downgrading, downloading and upgrading happening simultaneously. And we're traveling super fast, right? You can't see that. We're on a planet. Everything looks normal, but you're probably feeling it in the body. I'm feeling it. It's like that feeling when you travel really fast and you feel it inside of you. That's what I'm feeling. And I know that's what's happening with the planet. I've been seeing it for many, many years, told that that's what's going to happen. And it's because we're on the journey home. And so that quickening is happening going through this photon belt, through this vortex that I keep talking about. It's like the acceleration, like the portal to go back to the original place in the universe where Mother Earth was born and where our soul journeys originated. It's really, really special. It's really beautiful. It's been planned for a long time. Maybe you knew it was coming. I've known it's coming for a really long time. And it's that amazing convergence where all the ends meet the beginning and all the loops tie up. You know, old contracts are ending, old relationships are ending, you know, soul cycles are ending, peace is being made within your, you know, all different levels of you. Where the two ends, instead of flailing around going, I need completion, we're getting completion. And so whatever's going on for you emotionally, spiritually, mentally right now, that's all part of your completion journey. So as much as possible, completely surrender to the journey. So what's this got to do with the eclipses? Well, I'm not an astrologer, okay? So you astrologers out there, you'll be able to give a lot more detailed information. I, for the life of me, don't remember these details. I wish I did. I've been studying it and fascinated about it since I was a little girl, but I seem to never remember the details. And so I'm just going to go on what feels energetic to me right now, is that whatever your greatest Achilles heel is in life, okay, I'm not going to tell you mine, whatever's been, you know, and largely it's our relationships. It's the biggest separation, the biggest barriers. So whether it's between masculine and feminine, men and women, to me that's the oldest war in the world. Oldest, I can't speak today. Mercury retrograde, today. Men and women's relationships, the oldest war in the world that's been going on. And obviously we're seeing, you know, the wars and the battles between the dark and the light and the black and the white and the male and the female and the yin and the yang and it's all happening at such a core deep level. And all the planets, and there's things going retrograde and, you know, all of that crazy stuff. But eclipses are all about endings and rebirths and new beginnings. essentially. That's the gist of it. And coming up to this solar eclipse at the weekend is really special because a solar eclipse on the solstice hasn't happened since 1955, and there isn't going to be another one for another long period of time. So it's a pretty special time. And of course, solstices are really important because it's that absolute balance between light and dark. If you're in the southern hemisphere, you're going to be going into winter right now. No, longest day. You're going to have the longest night, sorry, and in the northern hemisphere, longest day. So it's that absolute balance. And what else is happening in the eclipses? It's that feeling. And by the way, the south node, the solar eclipse, sorry, is in Cancer. So this is the mother energy, it's the nurture energy, it's compassion, it's emotions. And so we are going to be having, it's like that really incredible new rebirth of the feminine, new rebirth of compassion. And it's also, eclipses are an amazing time, especially when you've got that darkness. The dark moon is the time for planting seeds. It is that you want to plant as a seed of consciousness, as a seed of intention, and not, I mean, when I say intention, I want you to also add your entire dedication to seeing that intention through. Because intentions can just be flippant, they can just be throwaway. They're like casting seeds into soil that hasn't yet been properly fertilized and dug over, ready to receive those seeds. You understand? It can just be like chucking seeds into the, dry soil, intending this and intending that. When you create a powerful intention, you will have the soil conditions, the environmental conditions in yourself and in your world for those seeds of your intentions to take root and to grow and to prosper. So it's real gardening of your soul. It's real gardening of your reality that you're choosing for yourself. So with our feelings, heightened emotions are going to be happening. With our, depths of connection and depths of consciousness in ourselves, to cultivate these powerful seeds of awareness, powerful seeds of intention, and focus that energy, give it a ring on the earth, for the new earth, for the new birth of humanity and of yourselves. And it's going to be super, super beautiful. So make sure that you do a lot of self-care. You're nurturing yourself. Maybe spend time meditating, take long baths, be in the water, because that can support you emotionally and it's cleansing. You can add some nice stuff into the baths, and being in water enhances your vibration. It magnifies it, so be in nature, do what you need to do over this weekend, and really focus. What is important to you? What do you wish for in this world? What kind of world do you want to see? Because it's going to be a super powerful time for doing that. And we're all going to be experiencing this rebirth together. And it's going to be amazing. And by the way, quick note. I know a lot of people are really sort of almost panicking to different degrees about trying to wake up as many other people as possible and get others on board. And I've seen it look a little bit like bullying. It's like, some people are almost shouting with their posts, or, urgently and a little bit fearfully, like, come on, we got to all wake up. And I just want to say, take a breath, everyone. It's not up to make anybody else do anything. Okay, we all have free will, and the most wonderful way to influence another human being is for yourself to be the example, to lead by example, by being the love, being the consciousness, being the giving, understanding, patient, gentle, peaceful human being. No, we're not always that. I'm not always shit sometimes too, and I freak out. But what I'm saying is, like, it's not like leave people. Yeah, I'm kind of saying leave people alone. I'm kind of saying let's not bully each other, okay? peace in this world is your business, and you need to do it for yourself first. Because if you're not doing it and you're not in peace and you're fearful and frantic and you're trying to wake somebody else up, you're just going to transfer your fear to that person. And that's not your intention. What is actually happening. We don't want to, you know, be triggering people left, right and centre necessarily. It's not the most conscious and beautiful way to do things. It's much more empowering for ourselves and others when we lead by example. So you be the love. You love you. You wake you up. You give yourself attention. You know, because when you light up and you're connected and you're disconnected from the matrix, you're disconnected from the mass media, you're disconnected from all of the bullshit that's going on out there, all the diversions and tricks and tactics and all the crap. When you're disconnected from that yourself, your energy will vibrate completely differently and you will have more power. You will be magnified in your energy field. So your influence can be far greater just by being that which you're encouraging others to be also. Does that make sense? Right? It makes sense. Be the light, be the love, then you shine it, and then you can assist others. And it's much more empowering to them. And people know that they have a choice. They can be stressed out, or they can look at you and go, why are you? You know, and let them come if they want to know something. Don't ram it down their throats. Just an idea. You don't have to do that. It's just my thought, you know, on that. Anyway, I'm going to talk a minute about the Self-Love-Olution launch and the meditation on Saturday, but I just thought I'd check in. Donna's saying, I agree. Forcing your beliefs on socials energetically pushes people in the opposite direction. It really does. It pushes people away, and then they just ends up a battle. It's like them and us, and we don't want a battle in them and us, right? We've had eons of that on this planet. We want peace. So be the peace, my lovelies, be the peace. And Tanya's saying she loves Palo Santo. I agree. I love Palo Santo too. Hi, Chris, you're watching. Hi, Dawny. Hi, Mikhail. Hello, guys. Hello, Tony. Thanks for watching, everybody. Gabby and Peter. Hi, guys. Yeah, you walk, leave the phone behind when you walk. I know, same. And Ila's watching. Hi guys, it's really lovely to have you all here. Loads of you are on. So, the Self-Love-Olution. I've been kind of, it's an idea that I had about 3 years ago. Basically, when I started really putting I love you me out there, and the results blew my mind, to be honest. I knew it was good. I've been gobsmacked at what the I love you me method and self-love does for people. Now, there's lots of different versions of self-love. I can only speak for the way that I understand self-love, that I learned from Archangel Michael and that I learned from Source. I learned from my own heart, my own truth of what love is, of listening to my breath and listening to love, to actually for me to learn what unconditional love truly is. And that got put into 7 steps. A lot of you know this already, the I love you me method. And so when I mean self-love, I'm talking about that because it's proper unconditional. It literally undoes the conditions. When you're in unconditional love, you undo all your conditions that are against love. It's just unbelievable. It's like miraculous, honestly. And it's all about self-forgiveness and inner peace and connection. And it's super, super beautiful. And so I started this thing realizing that self-love is actually the solution to human evolution. I never thought I'd ever say something like that. Who am I to think I know the solution to human evolution? But it was there, right in front of me, being obvious, happening. It's happening for me. But just because it was happening for me, I didn't know that that was going to be the same effect for everybody else. And then it literally was the same effect for everybody else. And the moment you start practicing this I love you me, things start changing. You start waking up, you start getting conscious, you start undoing all your conditioning. And it can be a little bit of a ride, guys, can't it? Some of you are on here and you know that, and you start loving yourself. Love will show up and reveal everything unlike itself. That's a rough quote out of the Course in Miracles that my mum always used to tell me growing up. Mum, if you're watching, that was such a good quote. Thanks for that. So when we start to bring unconditional love inside for ourselves and that awareness of love and consciousness of love, it's like shining a light in a messy house that you haven't lived in for years, and you're going, oh my God, look at the mess in here. And you just have to have that dedication, that patience, that kindness to gently start cleaning up. That's all it is. It's just years of you not having the clean up inside and dealing with all the shit that's got dumped on you. And then you're just going to clean it all up again. And it can be a little bit overwhelming, but you just have patience and you just take some time. So anyway, I'm rambling really. Self-Love-Olution is something that I've been playing with, being the evolution for humanity and the solution. And so I created a Facebook group. And I've got a new website coming out. This is all, that launches on Monday, 22nd of June. And there's some new things I'll be giving away on my website. I've just written a new little tiny book of self-love for like a bite-sized version of I Love You Me. I'll be giving that away free. Not going to launch it yet. I'll launch that on Monday. And I'm really excited about that. And I'm also, and this is why I want your help, guys, because if you are a self-love-olutionist, if you believe that self-love is the solution, maybe not just for you, but maybe for some other people on this planet, and maybe even everybody, maybe you can imagine a world where every single human being loves themselves unconditionally. That's the kind of world I want to live in. Who wouldn't, right? What kind of world would that be? Off the charts, super evolved species, super evolved humanity, the new earth. That's how I see the new earth. Full of conscious people, unconditionally loving themselves and therefore being able to unconditionally love all others. So I need to invite your support and your participation to help me, help you, help us create that self-love evolution in the world. Because any of you out there that think, oh, that's just a Tara thing, and I don't know if I want to follow Tara or follow Tara's thing, trust me, it's not about me. I'm just a messenger, and all of you can be messengers too. I'm suggesting we are all messengers together, that we join forces like angels coming together to work for the greater good of humanity. I Love You Me, it was a gift given to me. I'm passing the gift on. I'm not attached to it. It's not all about me, very, very much on that way round. It's about we. Self-love is everybody's journey. Self-love is everybody's personal, transformational, deep, intimate experience. And that's something extraordinary happens when we share that and we collaborate from that place. So if you'd like to help me, help you, help us, and be part of the Self-Love-Olution, I'm going to invite you to get ready on Monday to help me share a crowdfunding campaign that I'm launching, because I've got so much content that's already been developed and that needs some technical assistance to get it out there to people, because I don't have a whole bunch of skills that I need to get it out there to help people. And I'm also creating new programs for primary school children and for key workers and care workers in the community. And in order for me to do all of this, I need a big team of people. We need to be a team, right? It's the global I Love You Me global team. So I'm inviting people to join the team. I'm inviting people to donate into that crowdfunder, to put some funds into the not-for-profit company that I have, I'm a CEO of, and so that we can start distributing those funds to create the programs for children, key workers and care workers, and to develop the academy programs and the delivery systems and the tech and all the stuff that we need so that we can reach millions and millions and millions and millions of beautiful souls on this planet in a very short space of time. Okay, so if you're up for helping me and you want to help us self-love up the world, look out on Monday. I'm probably going to come and do another live. I send out emails all about this. If you're not on my mailing list, guys, please go to taraloveperry.com I should have put it above, but I didn't. TaraLovePerry.com. Just go to my website and sign up for your free, at the moment, it's my entire book. I'm going to take that down on the 21st, by the way. At the moment you get, hold on, where's my book gone? Here it is. At the moment, I am still giving away this entire book as a PDF online version for free. This is £25.99 on Amazon. I'm giving it away completely free. This is what I've been doing since lockdown to help all you beautiful souls out there. You can still get it up until the 21st, and then I'm going to take it down. So if you want to be on my mailing list and get that free book, go to my website, put your name in, click the button where it says sign up. You'll go onto my mailing list, and I'll be able to send you all the details about the GoFundMe campaign for the Self-Love-Olution. And I really would love to see loads of you come in and join on that. And can you imagine if there's hundreds of us, or maybe even thousands of us, sharing that message of unconditional self-love for human evolution on this planet? How cool would that be? How many people could we reach? That's what this is all about, okay? It's an I love you me, I love you we situation. Just remember that. It's about all of us. So thank you for that. I'm really excited. Can't wait. Come back. Hopefully see you on Monday. And the last thing I want to share is about the Self-Love Global Healing Meditation on Saturday, 21st of June. Hold on. Let me check. Oh, yeah, my phone is here. What date is it, guys? Tell me the right date, because I think I've got it wrong here. Is it Sunday? Sunday's the 21st, isn't it? Not Saturday. Just double check with me. Tell me the dates. You'll say you're going to be donating on the 1st. Thank you, Nat. And power of synergy if we all share together. Yes, that's what we're doing. We are dancing with the rhythm. Yes, we are one. Yes, yes, yes. You guys are brilliant fun. So Sunday the 21st, thank you for that. My bad, it's not Saturday, it's Sunday. Sunday the 21st at 12 noon British Summer Time. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the world times so you guys can figure out. But basically, we're going to do a meditation. It's probably, to be honest, it's going to last at least half an hour. The thing is, when I start doing a meditation, I am not planning it, okay? I don't script it. I haven't got a plan. I just tune in to source and listen and say exactly what I'm guided to say. But I know, and also it's about who's listening, and and it's like, you know, somebody's pressing the keys on the piano to make the music come out, and it's a bit like I'm the piano and Source is pressing all the keys, and those keys are words, and I say words that are keys so that people on that meditation will hear the things that they need to hear. And it's like I don't really have control over that. I just do it, and it feels amazing, and it's always a wonderful surprise for me as well. And it's a real joy and a privilege when we come together in that same vein and in that same heartfelt space, because we all want a world of more love. And of course, it's about including us, you know, it's that me first, put the oxygen mask on myself, fill myself with love, and then I can offer it to others, right? Being the example, being the leader, walking our talk. Nobody wants to follow and listen to somebody who doesn't walk their talk. We've had that for eons. It's boring, it's bullshit. It doesn't actually work. We have to be the authentic leaders. We have to be walking our talk. And so in order for us to honestly be able to put unconditional love out into this world and share it with others, we have to be feeling it for ourselves first. We have to fill up our own cups. Right? Fill up your own cup till it's full and overflowing. And that's where your love goes out into the world, and it becomes healing for other people, because there's no point trying to do healing for others when you yourself aren't healed. That just doesn't make any sense. It's hypocritical, right? It's a bit backwards. And also, we're not going to be doing any visualizations particularly. I'm not going to be getting you to leave your body or, you know, put your fake light over. We're not going to do any of that. This self-love, healing, global meditation is about you filling your cup first, any darkness, any fear, any imbalances in yourself, we will align, we will love, we will bring back into harmony until it's naturally spilling over. And then from that place, you will genuinely, without difficulty, be able to feel absolute unconditional love and compassion for all other beings on this planet. And trust me, I'm sure you are as well aware of this as I am. There are a lot of human beings on this planet that are lost and in darkness. There is a considerable amount of people on this planet doing horrific things, like we could even say ungodly things, evil things, dark things, things that sick human beings would do. And in my understanding, it's only absolute unconditional love that can penetrate into that level of darkness. And so we're not talking about, okay, you superimposing or imagining love or sending light, and no, none of that. But when you feel that you can embrace your own inner darkness and you can love your own inner darkness, loving anybody else's darkness becomes a whole lot easier. Trust me, I've been doing it for a while. And you know, if your head is just going, I don't understand that, I don't know what it means. Well, let me tell you something really important. Love isn't about your head. We don't feel love in our head. We feel unconditional love in our hearts. And we are all attuned to unconditional love as our first nature. We were born to just be tuned in to unconditional love. We were unconditionally loving little babies. It was normal. It was natural. It's who we are. And it's simply undoing, like I said earlier, undoing the conditions, the barriers that we have against love. And so those barriers could be, well, I'm not going to love those, you know, Nazis. I'm not going to love those white supremacists. I'm not going to love those Democrats. I'm not going to love those fill in the blank, whatever it is that you don't love. Guys, love doesn't separate. Love loves everything. And so that's judgment. That's, you know, you saying, I can't love this and I can love that. That's not love, my friend. That's something else. That's judgment. Maybe you've dressed it up as love, but it's not love. That's judgment. Love loves everything. And when you put everything in love, darkness can't exist anymore. You just put the light on. You can take a light to the darkest space, and you put on a tiny little light and it illuminates, and darkness runs away. Darkness disappears. It's no longer there. It's really, really simple. Okay, it's not as complicated as lots of people make it out to be. We just switch on a light. So we're going to switch on your light in this global meditation on Sunday, and then your light is going to overflow, and it's going to help light up the planet. It's going to help light up others, and it's going to be beautiful. Okay, and I'm just inviting you to be there. And quite simply, all you have to do is join the Self-Love-Olution Facebook group, and I will do a live like this. I might not even have my face, because it's not, I don't even want it to be about, you know, Tara. It's just about being guided or being able to listen to something that helps put you into that space inside yourself. And if you want to be guided by it, be guided by it. If you just want to join and be quiet and just sit there, you can just join and be quiet and sit there. If you don't want to do the practice and you want to do your own, but you just want to join in with a whole bunch of people meditating, you can do that too. There's no rules. It's simply about us coming together and connecting our hearts to ourselves and then to the rest of the world. And it's just going to be a beautiful way to enter into that solstice. It will happen very soon after that eclipse moment, and it will be at that solstice time, which is super powerful. And it's just going to be amazing. And I think there's quite a lot of other meditations going on around the world. I think everybody's realised it's a perfect time to do this. And so it's 12 o'clock midday UK time, so that's British summertime. And I think it's pretty cool because lots of them are earlier and lots of them are later. And this one's slap bang in the middle of the day. All right, my darlings, on a Sunday. It's a pretty good time. So we are making a difference, darlings. We definitely are. So please share. If you found this live helpful tonight, please share it with others. Please tag me or share it on your pages. Share it with others. And don't forget to put the link and the details above, because then everybody can just join the group for the meditation. You can also find the banners and the information on my Facebook page, and you can just share those posts and just basically go and tell everybody to come and join the Self-Love-Olution Facebook group so that we can do a live meditation together. Okay, so beautiful. Hope that was helpful. Did you enjoy that? Does it help? Just reading your comments. I'll reply to you after. Hi Rami, thanks for watching. I will reply to your comments after. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you on Sunday, okay, in the group. Mwah, mwah. Love you.